There's something that I noticed the other day, and I'd like to share it with you because I hope that it blesses you the way that it blessed me. I think that most of us look at prayer as a means to an end, meaning we get in trouble or we need God to do something. So that's the time where we need some help from somewhere. We don't know what to do, and the last resort is to pray. And so what we do is we talk to God, and we expect that means to get us to our destination, meaning to get us to our answer or the solution or to get us the material thing or whatever we are praying for. We don't look at prayer as a means to a relationship with God, which is what we need. And I noticed that I would get upset sometime, or I would pray less if God did not answer right away, or if He didn't give me, or if He didn't give me the answer that I wanted. I'd say, oh man, as much as I know about prayer and as much as I love prayer, I would say, oh, okay, so how effective is prayer really? And I know that it's just me being upset. That's the upset, the anger and the disappointment or the hurt or whatever I'm speaking, because I know that prayer is vital. But I learned that I need prayer in order to sustain myself. I need prayer in order to sustain my mind. I need to have that relationship with God in order to maintain my sanity, because there are so many things that go on in this world, whether it be at home or in relationships, or on the job, or just going to and fro on the streets. We need to be able to maintain peace of mind. And I realize that's what prayer does, whether or not God answers. And of course, we want Him to answer. And He does answer at some point. Sometimes it may be right away. Sometimes it may take longer. But what I believe is happening in the time that He takes, and what I see with me is that sometimes when He takes longer to answer is because He has to work out some stuff in me, because He loves me so much and He wants me to be perfect, because the Bible says that He'll perfect that which concerneth me. So there's some things that He needs to work out in me. And the Bible also says, working in me both to will and to do of your good pleasure. So He wants to work in me both to will and to do of His good pleasure, so that I will be pleasing to Him, so that He can give me those things that are promised in His word. So I realize now that I need to pray, regardless of whether He answers right away or He doesn't. God is still God, and I need to pray, if nothing but to hold together my mind, in order to keep me from going off of the deep end. I need to have that relationship with God. And I've learned that as I stick with God, He'll reveal more and more of Himself to me, and I'll understand more and more of Him. And that definitely helps me in my day-to-day life. So I hope you all remember that even if He doesn't answer right away, know that if nothing else, prayer is helping to give you the peace that passes all man's understanding. Be blessed.